करे कि नहीं? नाम संकीर्तन की
जय। I met how you we met maybe downstairs. Yes, we're taking the sign.
Kirtan will be amplified. So today is Vijay Ekadashi, and I was reading about pastimes of Lord Ram, and why is this Ekadashi so significant? And when we all know the story of the Ramayana, right? So when Lord Ram had to go to Lanka to build the bridge, he had to observe Ekadashi. Actually, to become victorious, he actually went to a Muni, and the Muni even recognized that he was Lord Ram. He said, "Why have you come to see me?" And he goes, "I've come for some guidance. I want to cross the ocean, or I want to cross the water, but how will I know if I'll be successful? How will I be triumphant? I have the monkeys with me, I have the bears with me, they're all very strong, but how can we assure that we will get there safely?" So then he goes, the day before Ekadashi, you need to get a pot, and you need to get many items like sandalwood paste, flowers, barley, different grains, and you must put some water in the pot, and then you must pay your obeisances, say some prayers, and basically you're asking the ocean to actually help you and open the path for you so that you can put the boulders and can go across. And then on the day of Ekadashi, you must observe not eating or not having grains because you've used grains the day before, and then after that you will become victorious. And so from that it became Vijaya Ekadashi, because one who observes it at that particular time becomes victorious in any endeavor. So the fact that we can do Kirtan together today, hopefully we can get some mercy from their Lordship, and we can keep that in mind when we do Kirtan today. One other point I wanted to mention, not necessarily related to Vijaya Ekadashi, but actually just related to Kirtan. It's been very nice that we're coming actually regularly, and I feel like our Kirtans are getting deeper, and we're kind of getting stronger. Like we understand how to play with each other, and we also support each other. And it reminded me of actually it was Atul Prabhu led a very lovely Kirtan last week too, actually in fact. And at the beginning, when we were playing with him, we were struggling to get the cartels on time. Like we could hear bits and we're just not clicking, right? And so we weren't able to help Prabhu get to where he wanted to initially, right? He kindly adjusted for us actually, and we were able to get to the Kirtan where it needed to. And the reason being why we struggled is because actually rather than playing the regular 3-beat, the 1, 2, 3, it was a 2-beat, right? The one that we used for Damodar prayers. And so it got me thinking actually about the Damodar Leela. And the two takeaways, right, from the Damodar Leela are like the 2 fingers too short, right? So it's endeavor and it's mercy. And the way in which we can relate it to Kirtan is that Mother Yashoda tried to bind Lord Krishna, right? She got as much rope as she could from the house. She searched everywhere. And every time she comes back, it's always 2 fingers too short, always 2 fingers too short. She then went to everyone's house, and she had to get the rope from their house as well. And then eventually the whole town was there in the courtyard, right? They came with the rope, right? Everyone brought their own rope. So similarly, in Kirtan, when the person who is leading the Kirtan is doing their offering, they are trying to bound Lord Krishna with the Maha Mantra, saying, please, I'm trying to grab a hold of you, I want your mercy. And it's because of that endeavor that we can do that, but we can't do it alone. And that's why the Kirtan team is needed. The team is that Mother Yashoda had to go to everyone's house. So that is almost like Sankirtan, right? She had to get everyone rallied together. And when she brought them to Lord Krishna, he's like, now you've worked very hard. You know, I can see you're endeavoring. Like, he then gave his mercy and said, I will allow you to bound me. So in a similar way, when we're doing Kirtan together, we should keep that in mind. When whoever is leading, let's help them in their offering to the Lordship, right? So you can think of like whether the rope is the Mahamantra or the bhajan that we're singing, but we're trying to use it to get a hold of the Lord and say, yeah. So just wanted to share that with you.
Amazing. It is so wonderful to relate it. Everyone is trying to find Krishna.
Yeah. And so when we're doing Kirtan together, we should chant loudly, right? So it's the same way,
Thank you so much for sharing it. It's so lovely.
So maybe we could do some Kirtan. Yes, please, please. This is the setting for us.
It's very nice you were saying about, that we need to do Kirtan with the devotees. I forget which is that song Mahaprabhu says, I have to be very aware because I cannot sing Kirtan in the world. In Sanga Kirtan, it is the relationship between the devotees that pleases the Lord, not the quality of the performance. It's not a state performance. It's, as you said, when somebody is singing, we should hear very attentively, and not to hear the tune, but to hear the bhava, the feeling in his heart, and then to think of the entire thing when you sing. And then what happens, he will then hear you sing.
Absolutely.
And then the reciprocation follows in the So it was when Narottam Das Thakur held the first Manipur festival, based on 1 year planning for it. We invited all the devotees there. There was a problem because some devotees were worshipping Radha, some people were worshipping Krishna, and Bengal and Vrindavan. And so Janaram Mataji wanted them to bring the Goswami Parampas there to get everyone from together. Narottam introduced a system of Kirtan, which was also Devi worship. You must start with Devi, and then 6 Goswamis, and then Vihasa Thakur, and then Radha and Krishna, and then you end with the other way. So it's good to know that is how traditionally in India temple they will sing bhajans. First will be some songs for bhajans, for Guru and Vaishnavas, and then like that. So that way it is just like Devi worship. You have to offer in a particular sequence, And it's not just like a kitchen throwing it in there.
Jai.
Oh, today you learned one line. Golo, Golo Kera. What did he say?
Hari.
Golo Kera Prematana.
Golo Kera Prematana. Hari Nama Sankirtana.
So we have about we have until 8:30 when we do Aarti. So maybe we could do like 15-20 minutes each, Kirtan, and just take it from there and keep going even after me.
She's supposed to stay up all night.
You don't even have to play harmony, even if you just sing, it's fine.
What time?
Anything you like, whatever your heart desires.